This is one of the most iconic battles of LeBron James' career. 45 points, a frozen arena, and a stare that changed history. The Eastern Conference Finals ignited in Miami. It was the fourth playoff meeting between LeBron James and the Boston Celtics in 5 years. A rivalry built on scars, grudges, and unfinished business. As LeBron stepped onto the floor, his eyes locked onto familiar faces across the court. Paul Pierce, Kevin Garnett, Rajon Rondo. This time, the ending has to be different. From the opening tip, there was no hesitation. LeBron poured in 13 points in the first quarter alone, while the entire Celtics roster managed just 11. I knew their plan, LeBron later recalled. They wanted to wear me down with physicality and experience. So I had to strike first, set a pace they couldn't survive. Boston responded in the second quarter, clawing their way back to tie the game. But in the second half, the younger, faster Heat were ignited by the roar of the home crowd. Relentless transitions, sharp execution on both ends. Miami pulled away 93-79 and took Game 1. But Boston's veterans were far from finished. Game 2 turned into a war. The Celtics surged to a 15-point lead in the first half, only for Mario Chalmers to keep Miami alive with timely threes. The battle spilled into overtime. And then, Rajon Rondo changed the script. Known as a pass-first floor general, he suddenly attacked relentlessly, scoring all 12 of Boston's overtime points. He finished with a staggering 44 points and 12 assists. But superstardom answers superstardom. With Chris Bosh sidelined, Dwayne Wade and LeBron James took over purely on talent and instinct. When the game reaches that point, LeBron admitted, thinking becomes a luxury. You trust instinct. You trust the muscle memory built through thousands of repetitions. And you make the shots that must be made. Miami survived, up 2-0. American Airlines Arena erupted. But as LeBron walked back to the locker room, there was no celebration on his face. He knew exactly who stood across from him. A team forged from steel, pride, and championship DNA. The real war had only just begun. Back in Boston's TD Garden, the Celtics found their rhythm. A dominant third quarter opened a 22-point lead. Miami fired from deep in desperation, but only Mike Miller could find the range. The comeback fell short. That momentum carried into Game 4. Paul Pierce led Boston to 61 first-half points and a double-digit lead that refused to fade. In the final moments, LeBron drilled a clutch three to force overtime. But foul trouble ended his night. Miami scored just 2 points in OT. Wade's potential game winner missed. Another heartbreak. The series was tied 2-2. And now, the pressure shifted entirely onto Miami. Game 5 returned to South Beach. Even with Bosh rushing back, nothing could stop the tide. Kevin Garnett dominated inside. Pierce lived up to his nickname once more, the Truth. In the closing seconds, he rose over LeBron and buried a devastating contested three. 94-93. Silence swallowed the arena. From up 2-0 to down 3-2, Miami stood on the edge of elimination. Game 6 awaited in Boston, a place that had haunted LeBron for years. History weighed heavy. Media doubt grew louder. Even self-doubt whispered in the dark. There was nowhere left to retreat. Game 6, TD Garden thundered, ready to witness another superstar collapse. But from the opening tip, LeBron's eyes told a different story. No hesitation, no fear, only pure competitive hunger. He opened the night hitting 6 of his first 7 shots. 14 points in the first quarter. In the second, he attacked relentlessly from the post. Clean fadeaways, violent drives, dismantling Boston's defense piece by piece. He never sat. 30 points by halftime. This wasn't just a game. It was a personal war of redemption. The second half brought no relief. LeBron controlled both ends of the floor. And when the outcome was sealed, he finally took a seat. The numbers were frozen in time. 45 points, 15 rebounds, 5 assists. One of the greatest individual performances in NBA playoff history. A team pulled back from the brink of elimination by sheer will. That cold, unblinking stare forward, forever remembered as the death stare. A blade that pierced every ounce of Celtic pride, carrying the force of Game 6 back home. Game 7 was fierce, but inevitable. The Heat's big three combined for 73 points, scoring every single Miami basket in the fourth quarter. Boston's last flame was extinguished. 101-88. Miami won the series 4-3 and reached the NBA Finals for the second straight year. Battered but unbroken, the Heat had survived Boston's iron jungle. For LeBron James, this was more than a victory. It was the exorcism of his demons, the coronation of a true leader, as champagne sprayed behind him. His gaze had already moved forward for a new challenge. Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, James Harden, the rising storm of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Old King versus New Blood. The final confrontation was about to begin.